You are trapped in a prison without bars. A cage built from the expectations of everyone around you. Every day, people force you into the same tired role, the same predictable character they've written for you. They need you to stay exactly where you are. It makes their world feel safe and ordered. Your family sees you as the person you were at 16. Your friends need you to be their reliable constant. Your colleagues depend on your predictable responses. Your reputation has become your chains. Machiavelli understood this trap better than anyone. He knew that identity is the ultimate form of control. When people can predict your every move, they own you. Your predictability becomes their power over you. You try to change, but every attempt is met with resistance. That's not like you, they say. You're acting strange. What's gotten into you? These words are weapons designed to pull you back. They disguise their control as concern, as love, as friendship. But it's really about their comfort, not yours. Your old self is a safe investment for them. Your new self is a threat to their established order. The most dangerous prison is the one where the guards convince you that the cell door was never locked. But here's what they don't want you to discover. You hold the key to your own cage. The path to true power begins with recognizing these invisible chains for what they really are. If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Building on what we covered about escaping expectations, we enter the most dangerous phase, the strategic vanishing act, where most people fear to tread. Machiavelli understood something profound. Absence creates more power than presence ever could. When you deliberately withdraw from your social circles, something fascinating happens. People start to wonder. They create stories about where you went. Their imagination fills the void with versions of you that are far more intriguing than reality. This is not running away, this is strategic positioning. You're removing yourself from their ability to categorize and control you. The mysterious withdrawal becomes your greatest advantage. While they're busy gossiping about your absence, you're busy becoming someone they can't recognize. Silence becomes your most potent weapon. No explanations. No justifications. No breadcrumbs for them to follow. Every word you don't say increases your power exponentially. This vanishing act sets the stage for your complete psychological transformation. Building on what we covered about vanishing, now comes the most brutal phase. You must commit psychological murder. Your old self must die completely. Every thought pattern that defined you. Every reaction. Every belief. Machiavelli understood that half measures create weak transformations. You cannot renovate a condemned building. You demolish it. This psychological death feels like madness. Because it is. Your mind will resist. It will scream, it will bargain. But you press forward into the void, into complete identity dissolution. Now begins the reconstruction. Your mental architecture, rebuilt from nothing. Every new thought must be chosen. Every reaction programmed deliberately. You become the architect of your own consciousness. This is not self-improvement. This is complete psychological reconstruction. When you emerge, you will be unrecognizable even to yourself. Now comes the most crucial phase. While the world thinks you've vanished, you're actually entering your most productive period. This is your underground laboratory, where ordinary people see emptiness, masters see opportunity. Secret skill acquisition becomes your obsession. Every day invisible is a day invested in capabilities others will never see coming. Learn languages in silence. Master technologies in shadow. Develop philosophies that will reshape your worldview. But skills without networks are powerless. This is where most people fail their transformation. You must build new networks while remaining invisible. Connect with strangers who know nothing of your past identity. These become your secret allies. People who will vouch for your new identity without knowing your old one. Create multiple personas. Test different versions of yourself in safe environments where failure carries no consequences. The hidden laboratory of self-creation demands brutal experimentation. Most people never attempt this level of reinvention. You're not just changing what you do, you're rewiring how you think, speak, and move through the world. Study those who've mastered the identity you're crafting. Absorb their mannerisms, their vocabulary, their strategic thinking. This underground phase separates pretenders from true masters of transformation. Most lack the discipline. But you're building something unprecedented. A new identity backed by real capability and genuine connections. When you finally emerge, you won't just look different. You'll be operating from a completely transformed foundation of power. After months in the shadows, the moment arrives. Your calculated re-emergence isn't just about returning, it's about conquering. Timing is everything. Strike when they least expect it, when their guard is down, and their assumptions are concrete. The old you vanish during crisis. The new you emerges during their celebration. For maximum psychological impact, your entrance must shatter their reality. Every detail calculated. Every gesture deliberate. This is theater of power. They expected the broken version of you to crawl back. Instead, a stranger wearing your face commands the room. Your voice carries new authority. Your posture speaks unshakable confidence. Every word lands like a declaration of war. The shock in their eyes feeds your transformation. Their disbelief becomes your validation. Their fear, your fuel. You've weaponized their assumptions. The person they dismissed no longer exists. In their place stands someone unrecognizable. Reset every relationship with surgical precision. Force them to renegotiate their position in your new world order. Those who underestimated you now scramble for relevance. Former allies become supplicants. Enemies become irrelevant. Your mysterious absence becomes legend. Your dramatic return becomes myth. You've authored your own renaissance. But emergence is just the beginning. Your transformation is complete. You've returned unrecognizable. But here's where most people fail catastrophically. They think the work is done. They relax their guard. And slowly, insidiously, they slide back into their old selves. Machiavelli understood a brutal truth. Maintaining power requires constant vigilance. The same applies to your reinvention. Your old identity isn't dead. It's dormant, waiting for a moment of weakness to resurface and reclaim you. The first threat comes from within. Old habits whisper seductively. Familiar patterns beckon you home. Combat this with ritual. Daily practices that reinforce your new identity. Make transformation a discipline, not an event. The second threat is external. People who knew the old you will try to drag you backwards. They'll use guilt, nostalgia, shared memories. They want the familiar version of you back. Show no mercy. Your transformation is sacred. Guard it like Machiavelli guarded his political strategies. Create new environments, new relationships, new challenges that demand your evolved self to survive. Document your journey. Write your transformation story. Make it real through repetition and reinforcement. Remember this. You didn't just change your circumstances. You changed your very essence. That transformation is your greatest achievement and your greatest responsibility. Protect it, nurture it. Never let anyone convince you to be smaller than who you've become. You've mastered Machiavelli's darkest art. Now live it forever.